And that's right, everyone. Plenty to get through, lots of business to get to, and by business I mean promotion. We'll get to that shortly, but I am still the number one heel, still the one and only, still the deal maker, money maker, Hall of Famer, voice of REW, co-general manager, the golden one, Ricky Goldman. And this right here is a channel on the A level, the channel that eats the expensive stuff, the channel that drinks the expensive stuff, and the channel that is the point of everything. This can only be the People's Wrestling Channel. Let's get right down to it. Promotion. So, and me on Facebook, Ricky JP. You go into that right now, or you can wait till afterwards and then do it there. Follow me on Twitter, Rick the Rock 30. Do that right now. Go and view and like WWA World Wrestling Alliance on Facebook. Go and view, like, all of that too. REW, Raid Dog Extreme Wrestling. Every single week we do an episode. We have a pay-per-view tomorrow night. REW Strike, you don't want to miss it. On YouTube, it is Red Billy Raid Dog F8. Red Billy Raid Dog F8, and we'll get to that more on that in a second as I promote even further. For 2 shout outs, you like and you subscribe, and I can't give you a better deal than that. And I've got a shout out to do in a second. And last but not least, you know I have t-shirts. You know I have 3 designs, and you know you want to know where to get them. And this right here is the place. Right there, pressing tees, GOLDMAN. Now, next, I now have 183 subscribers, so it is certainly on the road to 200. So thank you to each and every one of you. Get this share, tell everyone you know the road to 200 is coming. Now to the shout out. So first of all, Dead Key, thank you to you for subscribing. You get a second shout out in another video. A few other shout outs I want to give. So to AOW Wrestling, go and check those out. Go and subscribe to them. It's an E-Page, but if you love E-Page and you love wrestling, go and subscribe to them. It's AOW Wrestling. Michael Maina. So go subscribe to him. You do that right now. Do that right this second. Go subscribe to him again. He runs an e-fed, but he will more than love those subscribers. So go and do that. BROTHAMAN. Also, if you like your game, if you like your Code of War and all of that, go and subscribe to BROTHAMAN. WWM, I've not got a graphic for, unfortunately, but it's WWM Where Wrestling Matters on YouTube. You go and check those out. WWM Where Wrestling Matters, WWM Where Wrestling Matters, that again for the final time, WWM Where Wrestling Matters on YouTube. You go and subscribe to them. Again, another Ethan. I'm sure there'll be a place for you. If you've got a Xbox, I'm sure there'll be a place for you in that company to go and find all that out and subscribe to them. Two more to do, and I also want to give a shout out to this guy, you know, great guy, and he's been on my show a few times. And I'm going to give one more shout out to him, and it is the Holiday Christopher Mace. You go and subscribe to him. Tell him I sent you. Tell him the Golden One sent you. And last but not least, as we get to why you're here and why I'm here, once again, REW, Red Billy Raydog F8. That for the final time, Red Billy Raydog F8 on YouTube. We've got a pay-per-view tomorrow night. REW Strike, 8 big matches, 2 unification matches, 2 women's matches, a battle royal to crown a new champion. One a night is going to be there tomorrow night for a pay-per-view. REW Strike, one a night it should be. But let's get into this, shall we? So this is going to be my WrestleMania Backlash predictions. So only 6 matches made as of now. I think another 2 matches could be added. Obviously, I've not got graphics for these because they haven't been added, but I think they could be added. And I think it could be Sheamus defending the United States Championship against Humberto Carrillo. You know, Humberto got an injury on Raw. Hopefully, not too serious. But if that match is indeed added, I can see Sheamus holding on to the title. I can't see him losing the title a month after winning it. Also, I think this one could be added. Apollo Crews versus Kevin Owens versus Big E versus Sami Zayn for an Intercontinental Championship. Same thing. I can't see the champion losing here. Therefore, Apollo Crews would walk out still the champion. But let's get to the matches that are actually made here. And the first one will be a lumberjack match. It will be Damian Priest going one-on-one against The Miz. You guys know that I don't not really too keen on The Miz. Awful gimmick I think he's got. Well, not necessarily awful gimmick, but just I think WB are giving up on him. He gets buried every single week, and he needs ridiculous segments every single week. But that being said, I do think this rivalry needs to end. And does this start John Morrison and The Miz kind of splitting up here? Let's wait and see. But my winner here will be Damian Priest. Next up, and it'll be a championship match. For the SmackDown Tag Team titles, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode defend against father and son team of Rey and Dominic Mysterio. This should be a good one. The first ever father and son team going for titles, I believe. And I think they walk out the champions. And I think later down the line, the Usos are taking the titles off the Mysterios. And they're going to have Roman and the Usos as champions. Next up, we'll go to another championship match, shall we? And it's triple threat action for the Raw Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, and Asuka. This was meant to be a one-on-one match, and Charlotte got herself into it. Okay, I don't think Charlotte needs to be in it, but it is what it is. this is WWE and they could have Charlotte win, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think, again, a month after winning it, I can't see her losing it. Therefore, walking out by pinning Asuka as your Raw Women's Champion will be Rhea Ripley. Next match, and it's also a championship match and also a women's championship match. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, Bianca Belair one-on-one against Bayley. Once again, I can't see Bianca Belair losing. The same deal, only just won the title a month ago. I can't really see her losing it a month later. I do think this feud continues, and I think Bayley will be a good person for Bianca to beat. Bayley being champion for 380 days. Therefore, still your SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. Let's get into the two final matches, and they're both big championship matches. So, for the WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley. This also should be a good one. I do think Braun's there to take the pin. Do we need Drew as champion once again? I don't think we do, but I do think this feud between Lashley and Drew continues. So walking out of Backlash for WrestleMania Backlash, I do think that's an awful name. I do think they could have called it the Mania of Backlash or something or whatever, really, or just Backlash. Anyway, walking out of WrestleMania Backlash this Sunday in 48 hours, still WWE Champion Bobby Lashley. Now let's get into the main event and the final match of that evening. For the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns defends against Cesaro. This is big for Cesaro. Gets him into the main event level, gets him into the championship level. But do I think Cesaro's a man to beat Reigns? Not at all. But I think the Usos are going to get involved, most certainly. That wouldn't shock me at all if they get involved. So Roman Reigns will walk out Universal Champion, but Cesaro could go on to win Money in the Bank next month. And I've got a feeling whoever wins that catches in at SummerSlam. Fans will be back for SummerSlam, whether they'll be back full time or again it's just a one-off like WrestleMania. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Roman Reigns will walk out champion like Cesaro, maybe to go on to win Money in the Bank next month. We'll have to wait and see who's in it and what happens. So those are my WrestleMania predictions. I will be live on Twitter and WWE during the WrestleMania kickoff. So join me for that. This is why I say to follow me. This is why I say to check out WWE World Wrestling Alliance. Check out tomorrow night, REW Strike. We're going to be live. 8 big matches, like I said, 2 unification matches, 2 women's matches, a match to determine a brand new internet champion under 24/7 rules, and plenty more stuff to come. So you want to find out what's going to happen, be there. Red Billy Ray Dog F8, Red Billy Ray Dog F8 on YouTube. Come and check us out. I'm the voice for it. Billy, I guess, is the voice for it as well. And join us live, REW Strike, tomorrow night. Backlash, I think, will be a decent show. I think Cesaro Reigns will be good. Both triple threat matches will be good. The other ones, we'll have to wait and see. But that has been hang on. My WrestleMania predictions. One final thing before I do go is this, the Battle of the Nations Championship. If you want to be in contention for this, let me know. We've got a little chat group on Facebook. People from America, people from the UK, all contesting for this title. And it's basically the person who gets the most predictions at the end of the month. So with WWE and AEW. So at the end of the month, whoever gets to the most points is champion. We actually have co-champions right now. So it's interesting to see what happens after Double or Nothing. I will be back here to do my WrestleMania review on Monday. I will have guests joining me for the Double or Nothing predictions and review. Checking both of those out, and join me for both of those. Predictions should be on the. Give me 1 second. I would say on the 29th, and the review the day after on the 31st, depending on who can join me for it. Let's wait and see. WrestleMania Backlash this Sunday, even though it's an awful name, should be a good pay-per-view, but it is, for now, Ricky Goldman.